Hello, everybody on YouTube and the NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts for Week 9 and my picks for Week 10 for the 2016 NFL season. Look, I know, I'm wearing my Bruins gear right now. It's not about hockey right now, which the Bruins are playing Montreal tonight, so I'm getting ready for the game. So don't get me wrong. And another reason a big shout out for somebody, too, who is a big hockey guy, too. So leave it as that. But anyways, so my thoughts for Week 9. Week 9 was an interesting one this week. I went 9-4. Yep, I went 9-4 this week, so I did pretty good. I had a good solid week for a bunch of a 14 or 13 game spread, so it wasn't too bad. I could take 9-4 any day. I said I wanted to go more over 8 games. So I did that, and so I can take 1 point over, so I can deal with that. So 9-4, it's not too bad. I can live with it. So let's go on with my thoughts for the week. So here we go. Thursday night game. We all know that Atlanta is a scoring machine on offense. So pretty much we all know what's going to happen. They were going to smoke Tampa Bay, and they did. But, Tampa Bay looks lost and confused right now. Maybe they still need more work to do. Maybe that's something they could think about. Or the rebuild. They're in rebuilding mode right now, so hey, just leave the season as be. So maybe they'll get better by next couple of years. So like Oakland's doing right now. But hey, and speaking of Oakland, I'll get to that one. I know the football guru is really happy right now about his two teams, the Oakland Raiders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, not really Tampa Bay, but Oakland, squeaking off a victory with the Denver Broncos. Who would have thunk that? I mean, I picked Oakland to win the game. I told you to pick Oakland. They did that, and they needed to. And look, and they're all alone in first place in the AFC West. Maybe they could take the division. Do you think Oakland's going to take the division? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Anyways, so Dallas and Cleveland. We all knew Dallas was that good. And it's Cleveland, so I don't know what to say for that. Kansas City and Jacksonville. Well, I know Nick Foles was rusty. He could have done a little bit more if he was playing, but it's Jacksonville. Jacksonville has their own problems. Leave it at be. But Nick Foles, I don't know what's going to happen at the quarterback position with him and Alex Smith. This is something that Andy Reid's going to probably think about during the week, so we'll go from that point. So, with the, hold on, let me see, Miami and the Jets. We all know about what was going to happen about that. I did say Miami was going to win, and I believe they did that, and they did, so, hey, whatever. So, we got my New England Patriots at the New York Jets coming up, but, all I could say is it's two teams I really hate the most. That's all I can say for that. Nothing else to show for it. And, of course, Minnesota got upset by the Detroit Lions, and now the Lions are thinking, the Packers suck, Minnesota's falling apart, maybe the division's open for them. Maybe they're probably thinking in their minds right now, but it's still part of the halfway point of the season to go. Anything could happen. But Detroit getting a victory like that against your division opponents, especially if their defense is really good, like Minnesota's defense, you deserve a pat on the back for that. So, anyways, not for nothing. I mean, good for Detroit, good for Matthew Stafford, good for Golden Tate, good for the Detroit's offense. Go celebrate a victory for that. So, that's all I could witness of it. But yeah, absolutely good win for Detroit. That's a team that they needed to win. Actually, yeah, definitely needed to win. They do get it. So, hey, maybe at some point in the division they can probably sneak up on everybody from the NFC North, thinking they're all going to be bad without Calvin Johnson. But look what the offense is doing. Look at what Matthew Stafford's numbers are putting up against. And look at Golden Tate. Wow. I mean, who would have thunk that? But anyways, not for nothing. Let's continue on. And for the Giants in Philadelphia. All I could say is Philadelphia almost had it, and they just blew it again. Now they got 2 straight losses in a row. So, especially this is the toughest one versus the team you really despise all your life, like the New York Giants. So that was a ultimate punch in the stomach. So, hey, that would have been good for Carson Wentz to pick up the win for a divisional rival, but that didn't turn out to be that way, so what are you going to do? So, yeah, but the Giants are being the New York Giants again. So, hey, let's see what the Giants do and go from that point. That's all I could say for that. And Baltimore and Pittsburgh, I said to you, no matter who is at quarterback with Pittsburgh, Big Ben actually played. Told you Baltimore was going to win. They do it. And now those two are battling for the NFC North. I can't believe I just said that. I think the next time they face again, on maybe week 12, maybe week 15, 16, I think, or something. I don't think they played each other again for a little. I can't remember right now on the top of my head. But anyways, I think if whoever wins the next game, I think, if they do, or at least who has the better chance of winning it, I think they're going to win that division. Because Cincinnati, I really can't see winning. I really can't see it at all. So, anyways, speaking of Cincinnati, which I'm going to get to that right now. The Cincinnati Bengals. Wait, did they play last week? Hold on. Let me check my paperwork. No, they didn't. They had a bye week. I had to take it back. I apologize. Sorry about that. Anyways, moving on. Carolina and Los Angeles. I got to push them against the spread pool. Not pick on that one. Hey, good. It was a good low-scoring game. It was entertaining. It was a good defensive battle. But Carolina hold on and needed a win. And they pulled it off just right there. They needed it really bad. Now they're on a ends that they could be 11-5 and win the division. Now they're probably thinking in their minds right now. But, you know, it's still early and they can still bounce back in the division. They could do that. So let's see how they do with it. And New Orleans coming with a pouncing win against San Francisco. Good for New Orleans. They have a high power offense, but the defense struggles a bit. That's why they haven't been winning the division the last few years. Because their defense is terrible. They need to work on the defense. So in order to get back into the playoff hunt. But yeah, good win for New Orleans. There was a team that also needed a win to get to the wild card hunt, to sneak up on the wild card. And they do that. And there they are now. And Green Bay and Indianapolis. Indianapolis, on the other hand, another team that needed a win. And they got it. And who would have thought he would have got a win against Green Bay, especially at Lambeau. But what's going on with Green Bay right now? Aaron Rodgers is not being Aaron Rodgers. His offense is not being the offense, and their defense is not being the defense right now. So something's got to be going wrong with that. Something's got to be there. There's got to be something. I know it's not Aaron Rodgers. I know it's not Mike McCarthy. So there's got to be something going on. So whatever it is, they need to get out of that funk, and they need to do it really fast before it's too late. That's all I can say about that. And not only that, though, brings me to the San Diego and Tennessee. Oh my God. Now I know why San Diego was favorite. I said Tennessee was going to win. They didn't do that. In fact, they lost by 8. It was a high-scoring game, but most experts were right. San Diego's going to win, and they did it. So I was scratching my head about that one. I'm like, but now I know why. So that's a really good thing for San Diego to win. They needed a win too. See, they're not the worst of the team of all in the season right now. This show them they're not, but they're playing for pride. That's all I can tell you. And for the Monday night game with the Seattle and Buffalo, wow, Buffalo has a great defense. They blocked a field goal that was pretty good for Buffalo for that part, and for holding it at least by 6 to try to get him close to the end. But unfortunately, that didn't work out for them. Thank God for that. So. And yeah, and speaking of that for Buffalo, like the new guys in the NFL YouTube prognosticators, not my shout out for the Reef, but Beer Sports Champs, Chirps or whatever, but you lost to us, you lost to my New England Patriots last week, you lost to Seattle, and now my Bruins just beating the Buffalo Sabres. You're 3 out of 3 right now, so hey, I couldn't be happier for that. I'm sorry to bust that for you guys on that one. I'm sorry, but come on. So, wow. But hey, that was a good game against Seattle. I gotta give you credit for fighting back though. So, give you credit for that one. But, wow. And you got shout out, too, and your Buffalo Sabres got shot up with my Boston Bruins. I'm sorry to bring that one up. Sorry to say that. Alright. Those are my thoughts, how I felt about each game last week. Let's get on to my picks. Let's get to it right then and get going. Kicking off with the Thursday night game. Baltimore and Cleveland. Well, I'll tell you this one. Baltimore is favored by 10. But, I don't know if I'll give them 10 points for that. I think Cleveland is going to be okay-ish, but they're still Cleveland. They're going to lose. They're the 2008 Detroit Lions. I can guarantee you that one right now. I'm picking Baltimore over Cleveland. Green Bay and Tennessee. This is last chance for Green Bay. I'm picking Green Bay over Tennessee. The Titans and Mariota got to start waking up. Maybe if they lose to Green Bay, that will knock some sense into them. New Orleans and Denver. Ooh, this is a tough one. I gotta say, the Saints are favored in this game, but I gotta say, I like an upset with picking this one. I like Denver winning this game, to be honest with you. After their game against Oakland, I think they're a little hungry for momentum, and they're probably going to do that against New Orleans. I like Denver winning this game as an upset pick. And speaking of another upset, the Rams in New York, the Rams traveling to the East Coast, playing on the New York Jets. Not sure if Ryan Fitzpatrick plays or not. Well, yeah, he probably will. But, it's Ryan Fitzpatrick. I gotta go with the Rams. I'm sorry, I know I hate the New York Jets with a passion, but come on, you got Ryan Fitzpatrick. Just think about it. You're not gonna win any games with him as quarterback. Moving on. Philadelphia and Atlanta. That's another toss-up game right there. This can go either way. Both offenses are really good. Defensively, they're not really that great. It comes down to who has the best offense, I think. That's Atlanta. I like Atlanta winning this game. Tampa Bay and Chicago. Tampa Bay at home. Not really good home team this week, but I think they're favored, But despite all that, I like the upset pick on this one. I like Chicago for some reason. Because Tampa Bay's not really good at home. Simple as that. Carolina, Kansas City. Carolina, Kansas City. This is a really tough one. Both teams are coming up with a victory. And both low-scoring games. But since the Kansas City Chiefs almost barely made it out alive against Jacksonville, they should have stomped Jacksonville. I'm going to have to pick Carolina in this game because of the defense, and they're trying to make a momentum themselves, saying they're not out of the woods yet. I like Carolina winning this game, depends who's at quarterback, if it's Alex Smith or Nick Foles. Carolina's going to win the game. Washington and Minnesota. Okay, here's what I say about this. Washington needs to win. Minnesota needs to win. Well, Washington has a great offense. Minnesota has a great defense. I gotta pick the great defense to win. That's Minnesota. Minnesota really needs to step up, wake up. They're a little panicking. They lost 2 straight division games. Maybe this is a momentum they can get going to this. I like Minnesota over Washington. In Houston and Jacksonville. Okay. Both teams have great defenses. Both offenses are really terrible. Really terrible. I got nothing to say about that one. Blake Bortles did really great at one point. Now all of a sudden, he's going right down the tubes right there. Simple as that. He's got the 2 Allens as the wide receivers, but then he's not doing anything. He was doing really well in the first half of the season, but now lately he's been slipping a little bit. Severely slipping. But on the other hand, on the other side, Houston, who lost their great defense of the year with J.J. Watt, still haven't winning that impressive games. I gotta pick one into this one. That's Houston. I gotta pick Houston winning this game. Chargers in Miami. San Diego, that was an impressive win last week. I'll give you credit for that. You hope you do it again. I'm picking San Diego. I'm picking you guys. Picking San Diego over Miami this week. Arizona and San Francisco. Look, it's a division game. Arizona's favored by 2 touchdowns. I was questioning about that. I'm wondering, what the hell are they thinking out of that one? But despite all that, I like Arizona still winning the game. but not by 14. I like them by 10 or maybe less than that. Maybe by a touchdown. I like Arizona, and Arizona needs to win. That's the team. If there's a game that they need to win so badly, this is the game to do it. Might as well do it. You might as well beat San Francisco. I like Arizona winning this game. Pittsburgh and Dallas, game of the week. I'm calling it right now. Back and forth game, low scoring game, coming down to the end. And that's going against Dallas. I like Dallas over Pittsburgh with this. And for the Sunday night football game, it's my New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, we're coming fresh out of the bye week. And Seattle's coming off the Monday night game. They barely made it out alive. I like my New England Patriots winning this game. And despite all that, but I know this is going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to be a toss-up game. The Patriots are going to win by a field goal, maybe by 4 like they did in the Super Bowl. Let's get Malcolm Butler back. Let's get pick off Russell Wilson again. And Pete Carroll returning to Foxborough. So this is something for him too. I don't think Pete Carroll's been there since he got fired in '99. He went to USC for a little while, then he came back to Seattle. And we all know the story for that. But despite all that, I still like the New England Patriots winning this game in the Super Bowl 49 rematch. Like the similar fashion like they did at the Super Bowl 49. So let's see how they do from that. I like my New England Patriots winning this game. And for the Monday Night Football game, probably one of the most boring Monday Night Football games ever. The New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals, two of the teams that really are really bad. The Cincinnati are just bad. Simple as that. The only good guy they got is AJ Green. The other one is Andy Dalton, who's bad. Marvin Lewis, head coach, is bad. Simple as that. Tell you the truth, I want to see the one with the hot girlfriend. Well, yeah, you know. I know I'm thinking what you guys know what I'm talking about. AJ Feely. I mean, not Feely, Jesus. But, AJ McCarron, excuse me. My bad. But you see AJ McCarron, see how he does, go from that point. But they're playing Washington, they're playing New York. And Cincinnati is a team that needs to win too. They need to win, but I don't think they're going to beat the Giants. I like the New York Giants over Cincinnati. That'll wrap up my week 10 picks. Shoutouts for the week. Kid Blue RB27. Check his videos out. He's one of the new NFL YouTube prognosticators. Welcome him in. Great guy. I checked his videos. Awesome videos. Check his videos out. Robert Sports Show, too. I believe I gave him a shout out earlier, but he did a comment about his video. That was an impressive video. Check his videos out. Really good guy. Really good solid picks on that. And not only that, the reason why I won my Bruins jersey, a shout out for them. It's a special shout out because the Bruins are playing Montreal. There's a Canadian fans in the NFL YouTube prognosticators. Justin Bridgewater's finest. Shout out to him. Check out his SoundCloud too. And everything else he got. And in his Twitter account, Blockbuster _ guy on Twitter. And of course SoundCloud, like I mentioned before. And of course on YouTube. Those are 3 awesome. Check out Bridgewater's finest too. Hey, my thought about the Boston Bruins. We gotta beat Montreal at some time. This is the game. This is it. And we're at home too. So that's why. That's a special shout out for them. I'm rooting for Montreal. And I'm also gonna be glued to the TV too for the elections too. Go vote too. Don't forget to vote tonight. And this is Andrew Warren signing off. Bye. Good luck to all your picks. Bye.